Oh, we all do it?
Have to.
You
I don't
have
like
to.
your clap.
You don't like the
I
clap?
don't like it.
All right, what if everybody does it? I mean, what if nobody does it except for me? I'm like, why didn't you guys do it? And you're like, nobody likes your clap.
I kind of want to do it.
Okay.
He wants to do it. We always mess up, and that's why I don't like it.
All right.
It's all part of the fun. Here we go. Easy. Money. So we're here. We got another podcast. It's been heavily requested. Who do we have, Ethan? Just kidding.
This guy.
That's right. I
That would
forgot
be
his
me.
name. But he's here.
He's sick.
He's sick. And he's thick.
Boy, he's thick boy.
Well, this is a great podcast. I've never been called thick before. I like it already.
This is your H3.
That was thick with a K, though.
Oh.
Thick with a K.
No one
Just
likes thick with a K. Thick
regular
with a K.
Exactly.
Thick with a K means you went to McDonald's way too many times.
And you are thick.
Thick with a C means you've been doing them squats.
Thick with a C is intentional.
Thick with a K
just happened.
Genetics.
It's genetics. We came up. I kept thinking I'm gonna try to come up with some topics to talk about, and it never happened. So I never. But I was like, what am I gonna talk about with Chris? And then I thought, that what are they called? Shane Dawson does them. The conspiracy theories.
Oh.
I was thinking, do you have any that you're really big on?
Well, my mom thinks the moon landing is fake.
A lot of okay. I could get behind that.
And she tried to drill it in my head when I was a kid, but I'm a very science-oriented man, so I chose not to believe that. But
So you think it's 100% real?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you back that up with?
Well, the only reason I could see it would be fake was because there was such a big race to beat Russia, and it was more like my dick's bigger than yours kind of thing. So it could be fake in the sense that they didn't actually go on that day, but I know people have gone to the moon.
That I don't even know what the argument is. If it's that moon landing or if it's landing on the moon.
I think the biggest argument is that moon landing did not happen because there was not enough technology at the time. And I can see that. I choose not to believe it, but I can see why people believe that.
And the flag waving and all that.
See, I don't know. I felt like
I've
they
never
would
been
have
to
covered
the
all
moon.
those bases.
Yeah, you would think. The thing that they always say that the first moon landing was like 2 gigs, like
Yeah. Like the amount of technology that was in the rocket ship on the moon landing was like less than the iPhone 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So, but to be fair, I mean, all technology was like that, and they were running all kinds of things. So I don't know. Maybe we'll find out one day.
Yeah, that's so. Why can you put like they have micro SD cards that are 512 gigs? How's that possible?
On the car,
Yeah.
they have these. Do you want me to explain it, or is this
In layman's terms, like say I have no clue, which I don't, but I also have no clue about technology.
So as technology got further, technology went from ROM memory, which was stored on disk, to flash memory, which is really similar to random access memory or RAM, to where everything is stored in like the way CDs work is everything's stored like a list, whereas flash storage, it's like in your bedroom, if you had every single piece of paper you ever needed laid on the floor, you could just walk over to that piece of paper and grab it. And they can compress it down and to make it very small. And they use, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done anything technology, so I'm a little rusty. But I think they use like, can't think of the name for it, but pretty much they put everything, it uses electricity. We tricked rocks into thinking for us. Yada yada.
I hate that.
We put lightning into rocks and tricked them into thinking for us.
I hate that.
That's all processors
We
are.
talked about AI last time.
Ooh, that's a big thing for me.
I hate it.
I love AI.
I mean, I love it. I definitely think it's great, but
Robots are going to take over the world.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, and I can't remember.
I think
No,
sentience.
they already have.
I think sentience is literally impossible. I think robots can get smart enough to fool humans, but I don't think robots will ever be sentient.
What's that mean? Outsmart you?
Sentient means they can live and think on their own.
The
only like scary AI we've had in recent years was and it actually, you've seen The Office, right?
Mm.
You know the episode of The Office where Kevin's like, why use many words when a few words do trick? Like he's talking about like, why would he use a lot of words when he can just... So there was an AI program and they taught it language, and then there were 2 of them, and they started speaking in their own language to each other that they made, but pretty much it was like a chopped up simple version. Shout out to that phone.
Wow, Bailey.
Bailey, classic Bailey.
Classic Bailey.
I don't even know why I get phone calls on my laptop. I get FaceTime calls on my laptop, but occasionally I'll get a phone call.
Shout out to Apple.
Shout out to Apple for... Anyway, so the... I was just watching a video. Well, this is like common, but this is like most recent one I watched. It was a ping pong machine that plays people in ping pong, and as it's playing, it learns the person they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what about that?
I mean, that's like, but that machine will only be better than the best person it plays against. You know what I mean?
But what if you're smarter than the smartest person? Then you're smarter than everybody.
But what does it mean to be smart as a computer? To be smart as a computer means that you can spit off facts. But I mean, the dumbest person in the world could make a decision that, you know, is truly human. You know what I mean? A machine will never be human. A machine's gonna, like, if a bus is coming and the machine's driving the car, they either decide to get hit by the bus and whoever's in the car dies, or swerve and hit like bystanders. The machine's just going to go off of programming. But a human, each one of us would probably have a little different of an answer and like a moral compass kind of thing.
Yes.
Ethan, would you rather die or hit the civilians?
5 people. The trolley and the person. The trolley thing.
It's like all right, so you're
it's
driving.
A psychology question. You're
driving and there is an 18-wheeler coming for you. You only have enough time to either decide I'm just going to get hit by the 18-wheeler, or I swerve out of the way, but I see that there is a family right there.
I think the original one is there's a lever. So there's a train that Y's off like this, and on this side there's one person, on this side there's 5 people or whatever. But this is the way that it would be going if nobody touched it. So it would go this way, or you can hit the lever.
Would you kill one person or 3 people? But it reminds me of a great meme where the guy like kicks the lever and it like hyper skids and it kills both of them.
Kills them all.
You guys took the AI question way too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant for like in McDonald's taking people's jobs.
Well, that's
100% AI is going to take jobs.
100% took over the world already. That's why I said they have already.
That's not taking over the world.
It's taking over jobs of people.
Do you think there should be a robotics tax, an AI tax? Because all of these companies are going to have AI and robotics working for them, and they're not going to have.
What would the tax be on?
The tax
us to pay for them?
No, the company would pay a tax for having robotic and AI employees to make up for them not paying employees. And that would go... So, like, in a perfect world, say 50 years down the line, almost every company has AI working for them. What they do is they pay a robotic tax, which is what they used to pay their employees. And that robotic tax goes into a government-assisted, like, living for everyone.
So to incentivize them to not have robots?
It's...
Or to actually...
I was about to say, because that just keeps them... That makes them not want to spend the money to get the robots. You could just...
But if you say you could take that $10 an hour that you were paying a McDonald's employee who's going to goof off, not going to do their job properly, and could make your business look bad, you could.
That's true. Same price, more
efficient.
Efficient, yeah, that's true. So you're paying it. Yeah, that's true. You're just like it's like a.
It's like paying a robot, but the robot, instead of giving the money to the robot, it goes to the government to use as a government-assisted wage for the people who are working lower-class jobs that lost their jobs to robots.
Fair. Okay. That could definitely be a thing.
Interesting.
Taxes.
In a perfect utopia, robots do everything, and we all just kind of...
Just get paid for it.
Just kind of get paid for it. And then that's when the robots rise up.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not getting paid anything.
Well, I feel like laziness would be the downfall.
I think that's the plot of WALL-E, actually. I think I just described the plot of WALL-E.
Yeah.
Which is a great movie.
It is a quality flick.
Only thing I have to say about WALL-E is, why did they send one EV robot to find like the last little bit of life on Earth when they showed in the movie they had hundreds of thousands of them? Why did they only send one?
Yeah, where did the other ones go?
I think they were just chilling up in space, because the EVs are what take care of the humans in the spaceship.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
But I feel like they could have spared, like, hey, everybody, you don't get your EV today. We're gonna go get a plant.
Yeah.
Good movie, couple of plot holes.
There's another one that I just watched.
That's the thing.
They didn't want the plant?
No, they did.
No, remember? because the enemy was trying to get rid of the plane.
It's been a while
Which
since I've
was the
seen
ship
one.
I don't remember that.
Oh, that's right. The
Robot.
captain.
It didn't want it. That's
Maybe
why it was
that's why he sent one Eevee, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna look for it. Look, I sent an Eevee."
See, yeah, someone. Dude, I used to have dreams about a alternate ending of that movie, and I don't remember what it was. I just remember dreaming a part 2, and then convincing myself that there was a Wally 2.
I feel like there'll be a Wally too. It was
Maybe.
such a great movie,
It was a
and there's so much
quality.
you can do with it.
Yes. Yeah.
Make Wally 2 happen.
They have a new world, a new planet. Okay, so my phone can go off, but yours can also.
Yours was 6 times louder.
That's true.
That's
I'm gonna
what I
make
was-
sure that mine's on silent just while we're.
Really?
Mine's always on silent.
My phone was on silent. It's my Mac that rings for some reason. I don't even know. It wasn't even a number that I know. So stop calling me if you're watching this.
I thought about putting on my Instagram if they had any questions for me because I was gonna be doing this because I'm gonna link it on my Instagram. But then I remembered every question is gonna be how I met Jimmy because
Yeah.
in my stream I get asked 100 times every stream how I met Jimmy, and I'm thinking about just making a
podcast or
command.
video.
No, I'm gonna make a
okay.
command and press it, and it's like exclamation point Jimmy, and it's my biography on how I met Jimmy.
Yes, make it like
Just
12
put it in the
pages long
description.
too.
Yeah, seriously.
Pay somebody on Fiverr to write you a like novel worth, so that you can copy and paste it, and they're like, oh, okay, whatever.
Jeez, I gotta read all this now.
Oh, that'd be so. Make it an exclamation like a Nightbot exclamation mark Jimmy, and then that's funny.
Do you like Nightbot or do you like Streamlabs?
I like.
Tools.
Uh,
You use Stream Tools.
I
don't
probably
you?
should. On my old
Nightbot.
computer, I couldn't run both, so I only had Nightbot.
I only use Nightbot just because like that was the first thing I came to, and then everybody's like, "Why don't you use OBS Stream Tools?" And I'm like, "Nightbot's there. It works. Let's go."
Stream Tools, is that the one that is that in? Like,
Yeah,
my
that's the
little-
one
little-
inside of Streamlabs, and it is cool because like, when I get a sub, I have to press a button that does the exclamation point hype, and then it does it.
Mhm.
But Streamlabs, Stream Tools OBS is connected to Streamlabs, so it knows when you get a sub, and it automatically just does it for you. That's
Oh.
what a lot of people are switching over to it for that because it's way
Oh, I did-
easier.
I used to use Chatbot or Streamlabs Chatbot. It was a separate thing.
Hmm I think it's all
Yeah.
integrated now.
Oh, okay.
I think
'Cause when
it
used
was
to be
that.
apart. It would slow my computer down so bad.
I think it's all integrated. I think it's ran off of like cloud base, and it
Okay.
just uses your like Nightbot is. It's just command based, and instead of using exclamation point whatever your command is, it just can
Uses
see.
the follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I need to do that. Yeah, I need to step my stream up. Ethan's got it down with his.
I don't even
Slide
have
thing.
sub badges. I need to get sub badges.
Somebody just made one or made a couple. From
I just want the goat emoji to be my sub badge, but I just
No.
keep
Get
forgetting.
it with different shades, like tiers.
Yeah, that's what I was
You
thinking.
need something different.
White goat, black goat. gray
I was
goat.
thinking like
Yeah, you could
the
do
goat, the gold goat, and then the diamond goat.
But
for
how
like
does
tier
that
3.
like
Because like
go
on my
with you?
Instagram, if you go through all my comments, everything's a goat emoji because I decided I was like I'm gonna choose one emoji because like Shop Mr. Beast is the cookie. Some people, I mean, I was like I just want one thing that everybody like who likes
of
me,
yours.
yeah, and they can like use it and they're like,
True.
oh
I got
yeah,
the
But to
tulip.
have like that's the thing is like to have an emote that's that and then that's a sub badge like it's the same thing.
I would take away the emote. My emotes, I want them to be like yours, where it's like a
You.
character of you, and it says like hype or it says
Yeah.
like happy and stuff like
I need
that.
to get more emotes and more sub badge.
What
Or
is the what's the
redo.
tier? How can you get? Isn't it 1 until you hit a certain point,
Amount
and then you
of
get
subs.
3 subs?
Yeah.
Do you know what they are?
So I don't know. I just hit one that was 35. That gives me 3.
Oh, I thought it was 35 emotes. Yeah, because I have 1. I have 2 on Discord, but I only have 1 on stream.
Somebody gave me Discord Nitro the other day. Haven't
Gave it
used
to you.
it.
How does
Yeah,
that happen?
you can gift Discord Nitro now.
Oh,
I don't
somebody
know what that
please.
is. What is that?
Discord
You
Nitro.
can use different things in different people's chats.
My Discord isn't even partnered yet, and I have like, I think I have like 5,000 members in it.
Yeah, and all you need is 1,000.
Apparently, they can check backlogs, and a long time ago, my server wasn't public, and we just all dicked around and said terrible things in it.
And just wait, why would that matter? If
They-
now you're further up.
And apparently, they can check all that past shit, I guess.
Interesting.
But I'm not trying to partner, and I'm gonna talk to Discord about it. Shout out Discord for not partnering.
Discord. You gotta clean yours up.
I did clean it up. We
Oh, I
went
haven't done it in a
through.
while.
There's no not safe for work chat anymore. That's one of Discord's rules. You can't have any not safe for work content in it. I think that's what is the reason why. Because I removed the not safe for work chat and then applied for it a month later, and it was probably too recent enough to where they could see it. They saw a bunch of boobies and they were like, "Whoa,
Hey, stop.
stop!" It's Christian, sir. Please.
Got Impractical on it. Impractical slays. He made your server in like a day.
Yes.
That was insane.
I don't even use my server.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I do.
Your Discord server?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Is it different from the last time I used
Yeah,
it?
it's not my personal one. It's like a public one.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's got like 100 people in it already.
Wow.
Shout out to Impractical.
Yes.
It's
But
hard.
Streaming. I want to stream forever.
I want to stream.
I enjoy it.
I just don't like
It's
games.
so much fun.
Sorry. The biggest thing for
How can you
me,
stream and not like
Yeah.
I know. I
Let's
just like talking to
solve
people.
this issue.
yeah, that's a good
My
point.
favorite
That's
thing
the
is to talk to
reason.
people.
That's the reason why I like to stream. It's just fun for me to talk to people, and there's always people who like want me to answer questions and stuff on Instagram, and Instagram's not the platform to do that.
Yeah.
And like on my Instagram, I have 433,000 people. It's hard to talk to all those people, but on my stream, like there's 100 people.
Yeah.
It's so easy to
That's
manage
true.
and talk to 100 people.
That's why I like my Discord. Yesterday I was on Discord, like just a voice channel from
Uh-huh.
like 10 to I think 2 a.m. just talking.
Yeah, I love
people
doing
just
that.
coming in.
I love jumping into my general chat that's unlocked, and just people join and I talk to them, and they just want to know stuff like behind the scenes stuff and stuff like that.
Yes.
And if you come to my Twitch, I accidentally wear the merch before it drops.
Oh, that's right.
And
It's out now.
it gets leaked.
I feel like that actually helped.
Yeah, it probably
the
did.
timing of that, since it was only like a day or two before. If it was like a week before.
You know why it got? I had it so that I knew that
Oh,
I
I
was
saw your
wearing.
thing.
I was wearing the merch, and I knew that I couldn't. Well, I can show it. It's not like they're gonna be like 40 years in the dungeon. But I was like, I'm not gonna show it, but I'm gonna tell people I'm wearing the new merch.
Yeah.
And I had my camera so they couldn't see it. And I was doing a meme stream where people could donate, and somebody donated that knocking, the realistic knocking sound, and it literally sounds like somebody's banging on your wall. And at the exact moment they did it, my cat hit my blinds, and so my blinds moved, and there was a banging,
Oh.
and so I turned around like this to look real quick.
Somebody
And-
screenshot it.
Yeah, somebody
And
screenshot
it
it
was
instantly.
Instantly up.
Instantly got
That's
tagged
funny.
in it. Dude, people are quick.
They are. They be real quick. I streamed yesterday, or I did an Instagram like
Live,
live.
the cooking.
Yeah,
I
and
love
I
your
said something
cooking.
about sausages. Like I said that sausages are the meats from above, and I got like 4 memes. Literally before I was done, like when I got out, I already had 4 DMs with memes
Of sausages.
of me saying sausages are the meat from above.
Our fans are super loyal.
I love it.
It's crazy how much time and effort they put into all these things.
I know it's really impressive. My favorite thing is the like diversity of memes.
Yeah,
like, they're not
exactly.
all the same.
Yeah, and they don't steal each other's memes too. That's a big no-no in like their community.
Mm.
If you do use
I call
somebody
people
else's
out.
meme, you have to credit them, and I've seen them get pretty mad.
Mm.
Hasn't there been fighting between like?
There has been.
Can we say it?
I don't know the one you're talking about.
The octopus and the cookie game.
See, I have somebody in my chat that's part of
Mine's
the...
potato cookie
potato
game.
Yeah, potato
cookie
cookie
game.
game.
They're in my chat every single time I'm on.
And they're like, say shout out to the potato
yeah, they
cookie
say
game.
that, but then they're like, what do you mean? I don't know of any war between us and the octopus people.
See, maybe I was
I don't know that one.
maybe I was confused.
Yeah, I do. Wait, I do know what you're talking about. Except for I thought they were the same person.
No,
The same group.
there was one group, and okay, let's say that it's not the octopus and the potato cookie gang or whatever, but there was one group, and they had a bunch of members, and it was like everybody, and then they had a fight, and then half of them split and made a group chat and added me in it,
Why?
and the other half, and I jumped into the group chat the next day, and I added one of them, and I was like, hey, really liked your edit, and they were like, she's not in this group chat anymore, and I was like, whoa.
Bye.
My bad. I did not mean.
Delete chat. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. I haven't hopped in chats in a while. I need to.
They freeze my phone up.
Yeah. Well, I have them all muted so that when I go in, it's not like
I have a-
influx.
Like, watch this. Hold on. Like, I'll pull it up. I can't even click on them because I'm getting so many of them, and then it just ends up freezing my freaking phone. Like, right now, it's not a problem because I haven't talked in it. But if I do like that and say hey, and we'll give it a second, wait for them to all just get the notification, and but then it starts popping to the top. And then the worst thing, if you follow me, the absolute worst thing you can do is add me into a group chat. So what they'll do is they'll create new group chats and they'll add me in them, and I have all of them muted because I hate notifications on my screen.
Yes.
And I instantly, because when you have a chat muted, it's fine. I don't mind being in a chat muted. I'll pop in there and say hey, but I'll be playing video games and I'll feel my phone go brr, 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 brr,
Yeah.
and it's just spamming because
Constantly.
every single time they send a message, and I really try not to, but sometimes it makes me mad. And anybody I'm following that has put me into a new group chat and I'm getting a bunch of notifications, I'm following immediately.
Look at that.
I mean, I hate
So
to be
what are
that
we
guy.
learning from this? Don't spam
Notifications
group chat
and
notifications.
yeah. I don't mind talking to people, but if you're already in a group chat and I check that group chat frequently, even if I'm not very frequent in it, I still see it and I still check it. Don't add me in a new one because you think it's going to get me to
That might
see
be
it
a
more.
new chance.
You're going to
I
get them
get
followed.
that. If I reply to somebody, there's this one person that would send a message. Notice I don't view it because when you view something, I hate that it says
Seen.
seen.
Yeah,
I
that's
cannot
dumb.
stand that.
Can you
That's
turn that
so
off on
annoying.
Instagram?
I don't think you can, and it's so annoying.
I don't know.
But so I
You can
won't
on
look
Twitter.
at it. I'll see
Yeah,
they sent it, but I won't look at it because I notice they seen. I've already talked to this person 100 trillion times, and at this point they're literally just spamming me.
Yeah.
So I'll just mute the chat, or no, like I'll have it to where. Either way, I was getting notifications for it, and they send it. And then they notice I didn't look at it, and then an hour later it says this message has been deleted,
Yep.
and they'll immediately send the same message,
Yep.
and they'll do it 500 times, and I just delete them. Like,
Do you guys
I
get
can't
harassed
stand that.
by your Twitch chat, any?
All right, Twitch. What?
By your Twitch chat?
Not really.
I got harassed by mine last night. Not in a way that was like a mean harassment, but I won't say his name. But the guy wanted to play with me because I was playing Fortnite, and I was only playing 3, and he's like, yo, add me as a 4th. And I was like, nah, I'm just kind of playing with my friends right now. Maybe in the future I'll play with fans. And he kept on asking. And then he started gifting subs. And then he donated money. And then he donated bits. And he was like, bro, I've already given you like $100 and you won't play with me. That's kind of rude. And I was like, I'm not under any obligation to play with anyone, no matter if you give me money or not. If you choose to give me money, it's up to you. But it's not going to increase your odds of making me like you or, you know.
In fact, it makes me dislike you more.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable is what it does.
Right, because, yeah.
Somebody, I just got a message the other day. Somebody said that, I can't remember how it started. They're like, I have a son. We come to our city all the time just to hope that I see you guys, and then we drive back to our place. And then they said that they live close by, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I've had
They said
people.
they wait for us out in the driveway, and now I don't know what to do.
And what driveway?
Ours.
Really?
Yes.
Are you
They said
serious?
that they have a buddy that lives around here, and they'll peek out.
100%. I would call the cops on that.
Yeah.
It's just
We
see.
got so many pictures after we won the house of
Yeah.
people saying that they like the Google shots
Yeah.
of the overhead.
You know what is the most uncomfortable thing about that too, is that if it's some little kid and he's that obsessed, that's okay. I can understand that. Every
Yeah.
12-year-old kid is
But if their
dumb.
parents,
But if your parent is actively driving,
this is
you,
a parent.
yeah.
Yeah.
What a shitty parent. It's like back
They say
when
it'd be great if you just
Yeah.
meet up with us.
Back when Team 10's address got leaked, and all those parents were taking their kids to stand out there, and there was that one lady who was like, "You owe it to these guys. They're the reason why you guys are rich and famous. They buy your merch. They do all this kind of stuff." That's just such a shitty parent. Some parents are just dumb. Can you give me a
I have
water?
to step out.
Can you give me a water?
Check in the freezer. I got mason jars with water in them.
Ooh,
What can I say, dude?
that is wow.
Because I don't have water bottles, and I was like, I got mason jars, so I'm gonna put water in them and put them in the freezer so they're warm.
That's how you do it.
That's the move. Yeah, there's definitely some suspect things, but I feel like they're definitely outweighed by the good things.
Yeah.
There's so much good things.
There's so many
There's
great
so many-
fans and so many
yeah.
awesome people. I've only met. I really want to tell this story, but I doubt that the guy would probably listen. But we were in the airport, and this guy comes up to us, and he goes, "You're Chris, Jimmy, and Chandler." And we were like, "Yeah, man, what's up?" He goes, he just was giving off this really weird vibe, and I get it. Some people are kind of like awkward and anxious, and that's completely fine. But he wasn't giving off that vibe. He was giving off like a really different vibe. And what he does is he talks to us for a second, grabs a picture with both of us, or all three of us, and then he looks at us and he goes, "All right, I have to go." And he lets go of his suitcase, his small black suitcase, and literally runs off. And it scared the shit out of me because I was like, did this dude just drop a bomb beside us?
What? No, what? They say that over the intercom and like, don't leave your items.
Yeah,
just out.
literally,
What
they
the
had just
heck?
had a thing that was like, don't leave your bag. he did run back and he's like, oh, I forgot my bag, and then ran off. So I get that he was probably just somebody who just like was a little different, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it just scared the shit out of me. Like, if you look at it from the standpoint of we're in an airport, guy just runs up to us, then just leaves his bag and runs. It was just one of those like, oh, scary.
No, I don't like that. I think that Tariq told me about that one or there's another one of just guys coming up and they're just like, hey, all you guys in one spot? Man. And then they just walk off.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
We, will this go up before the video you're editing or after?
This will be up on Wednesday. So, in theory, you can talk about it. I can edit it out. It's not.
Okay.
That works. I was saying the mason jars, but those are.
So.
If you like sparkling water.
So we went to, I don't know if this will make it in or not, but we went to Slab City, which is a place completely off the grid, very different. It was like literally Borderlands. And while we were there, we met so many like 16 to 18-year-old kids that were really big fans of ours.
Oh wait, yeah.
And it was so different to like half those people don't even have like power.
Yeah.
And the ones that do have power or have a cell phone use it to watch our videos. Like that's just it was a weird.
I saw because I didn't think that they had because Tariq showed me the drone footage.
What is that?
Sparkling water.
Oh, man, sparkling water.
That's all that said water in there.
In the freezer.
Why in the freezer would there be water?
I explained it as you walked out.
I'm gonna trade that with you.
I was on the phone.
Well, you're sick.
I'm not sick anymore. I'm taking antibiotics.
But I saw the drone footage that Tariq put. And
Yeah.
There was no lights on it except for that one party
Yeah.
spot, and their backdrop said the ranch or ridge
The range.
or whatever, the range. And then it also had their Facebook and YouTube down at the bottom. I was like, oh, okay.
And I met the guy who ran it. So I was talking to this guy who's a big fan of ours. And I was like, so how long have you lived here? And he's like, 5 years. I was like, what made you move? And he was like, I really like the drums and I lived in the city and you can't practice your drums in the city. And I was like, so you moved to the place with no laws. There are a lot of crackheads out here. I'm not going to say it's very violent, but it's a little violent. There's a couple of violent people.
There's tension, it seemed like.
There's a lot of tension.
Especially for new people.
Just to play the drums. Shout out to you. He was a cool guy, though. I followed him on Instagram.
Well, there was the Into the Wild movie. That movie was really good. Is it Into the Wild? Into the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That they went to that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And that was good. I mean, like...
Definitely...
That kid was just doing, like, the... Just freedom run kind of thing.
The wizard was the coolest person
I
I've
still
ever
haven't
met.
even gotten to that part because we both edited the second half.
Coolest person I've ever met.
Well, the guy's war wizard at the little show.
That guy could not play the guitar, I'm sorry. Like, everybody was playing awesome music. Like, music I really vibe with. And this guy gets up there, plugs in a bass guitar to electric guitar amp, turns distortion all the way up, and just starts whacking the fuck out of the strings. It's just like, blah, 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 and everybody's just kind of like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drug usage though there.
Interesting.
I was talking to our bodyguards who went with us. They said they constantly had to like get children out of the homes and stuff like that, and they said it was real sad because like they have kids there and then they're very neglected and they're not eating.
Yeah.
Just a lot of drugs.
How big is it? It didn't look very big. Like it looked like literally like 150 people.
It was probably about the size of square footage wise. It was pretty decent size. Everything was really spread out. It was like the size of if you took really two decently sized trailer parks, like in terms of acreage, and then the amount of trailers cut it into a third, and that was the amount of people. So there's probably
large land just spread out. Interesting.
And everything was scavenged there. Everything they had,
they brought in
or they found. It was a World War II base, right?
Yeah, because I read the Wikipedia after y'all left. Because I had heard of it, but I didn't know anything about it.
Shout out to Three Knife Guy.
Three Knife Guy that showed up three times.
Knife Guy.
He was a reoccurring character, and he scared the shit out of me.
He needs a pop character.
I saw that because you were literally saying, "I can't make content."
It'd be funny when
literally, and as soon as you said that, you guys all turn around and he's standing right there, and he goes, the two bodyguard people stand up, and he's like, "Get off my effing land!"
Yeah.
And so you guys are like, "This isn't your land."
So the way Slab City works is that no one owns land, but people own land. So if they claim it,
land. It's like Minecraft factions.
Exactly. It's like factions. He thought he /claimed it, but he didn't. But
He slash Yale claimed it.
so here, an interesting story that was told to me by one of the residents, the ponytail guy. He told me that a while back there was a guy, and he had like 2 slabs side by side, and he sold them for like a decent amount of money to some outsider who wanted to come in and come in, and he sold them to him and skipped town, and it turns out he never owned it. Nobody owns anything out
So
there.
you sold him a plot of land.
He sold him a plot of land that he didn't own, and it was to a businessman who wanted to put like a business out there. And like if he had sold it to like a guy who wanted to live out there, he could have just went out there and lived out there because nobody cares. But you can't put a business on land you don't own.
Yeah.
So
dang.
So he just scammed a businessman.
Nice.
Well done, but he skipped town, so he's never found.
Yep.
Huh.
Interesting place.
It seemed that yeah.
Like the whole time it was just like is this really real?
Yeah.
Am I just really sick and it's hot out here and I'm imagining this? Like the truck full of baby head dolls.
I saw, there's a bunch of art there.
Art.
Art's
subjective.
Yeah.
You see the footage yet of the guy was like, there's a lazy river.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, there's 3 do not enter signs. Go to the 3rd do not enter sign. If you go before the 3rd do not enter sign, you will die. Go to the 3rd one, ride it to the 4th one, get out. If you go all the way to the 4th one and go past, you get sucked underground and no one will ever see you again. And I was like, I think we're just going to stay away from it.
Skip the lazy river.
We're gonna...
The lazy river.
I didn't see that part, but Garrett told me about it. Was it the wizard that told you?
No, that was
that other guy?
long haired guy.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I
we
think he
couldn't do
cut
that.
it. He cut it.
He cut it because he
He's
was
like,
done telling
Oh,
stories.
yeah. He told us.
It was so funny.
He told us not to tell anybody, and I just said it. Oh, shout out to Ponytail Guy. Don't go to.
That was it, huh?
Don't go to Slab City and ride in the lazy river, or that guy will find me and kill me.
He literally, he was
You
telling
done?
all these stories. He was happy, and then he just
He was still happy though when he did
was
it.
like,
Oh, he was
so
great.
you
Are
done?
you done?
You done?
You done?
And Teresa's like, oh, yeah, we're done.
He was definitely a great guy, but everyone there was a little off. Like it's kind of
You
like
don't live there.
Yeah, I would say you don't
Yeah.
live there. It's a choice to live there. And
So you
to have
remember-
a reason.
you remember in the movie what's it called Silence of the Lambs,
Yeah.
where there's a couple of people who seem like they're nice, but they're
Mhm.
not. That's kind of like I'm not saying those people are like that at all, 100%. But in the back of my head, I was like, because he was like, "Oh, you should come to this party," and then in the back of my head, I was like, "Is this party I died?" Or
Yeah.
But no, everybody. There was only like 2 people there that were crazy, like crazy, and that was
3-knife guy.
3-knife guy and the guy who wanted to fight 3-knife guy, who had a date later that night, who was upset that 3-knife guy was going to ruin it.
I heard y'all. I haven't seen that part, but I heard y'all talking about. Oh, that's the guy that's having a date. Good luck out there.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
date ended up leaving him.
Oh, yikes.
So
It was 3-knife guy's fault.
It's
Yeah.
the knife guy.
damn 3-knife guy.
He's a cash. He's a slash. Or trying to make a joke and it didn't happen.
Okay,
Good-
moving on.
Good shot though.
Moving on.
So that in theory that video should be out Saturday.
Hey.
And this
Oh,
should
that
be
was
out-
a
this
that was
should
a
be out on
strong.
Wednesday. So
We'll see.
that's where we'll leave that. Yeah. What else?
Contacts.
Did you get contact?
It's 2019 and we're still.
Oh yeah, he keeps
that's our
talking about
only option.
What
is
else? No, you get
contacts.
LASIK.
Yeah, you can.
LASIK.
Okay, your options are glasses, which kind of make you look nerdy.
I like glasses.
Contacts.
Glasses are cute.
Yeah, I use them at home and I love them, but for going out, I'm not really a
Tell me
fan.
it was cute. You never reacted to it.
Okay. Second, you have that second option is contacts. You can
Stab
the
your
fuck
eyes.
out of your eyes until they hurt and are basically bleeding, and your snot coming out of your nose, and you're crying and this, that, and the other. But they finally get in there, and then after that process is done, they're all right till the end of the day.
And then you
And
gotta
then you have
scrape
burn your
them out
eyes
of your
out.
eyes.
And these are your 3 options in 2019.
Did I ever tell you the? I'm sure you heard it. The story of when I for Halloween, I got
Yes.
colored contacts.
I've heard this. I've
All right,
like
so-
plastic.
Things you can't squeeze
So
them
I
out.
got colored contacts, and they were from South Korea. No. They were from Singapore,
Mm.
and they were because I was going as Sasuke Uchiha, and it was it was like a red eye contact, and so on the packaging, it was like, do not leave these in; it will cause permanent vision damage.
Mm.
So I was like, okay, I need to get really, really good at taking these out, so that way, you know, if I Halloween have a couple of drinks, that way I can get them out if I'm a little sauced. So at home, I'm practicing with them. It took me 30 minutes to get one contact in. And when it went in, it like fell in. And I was like, oh, that was easy. And I was like, all right, now let's try and get it out. And I couldn't get it out. And I was freaking out. And I literally tried for an hour to get that contact out. And just like I was watching YouTube videos and the contacts.
I do, just with my regular.
Normal contacts are like a film and they're very thin.
Yeah, and then
these,
you squeeze them
These
out.
are hard
Right.
plastic. You could feel it sitting on your eye and it was actually kind of itchy. And I was just sitting there and I finally got it out and I threw them away and I was like,
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
I would imagine that they're like far thicker than
Like your
the other
eyelids
ones, and,
almost
like,
couldn't wrap
Right.
around.
Right.
I should have known they were $5.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no.
Gotta get the silicone ones.
Yeah.
That's frightening. I've had
They're
a
illegal
regular
in North
contact-
Carolina. Or in like most of the United States, color contacts.
Really?
If you leave them in, it will permanently make your eyes damaged.
Interesting.
So like kids would wear them for Halloween, get drunk, fall asleep, wake up.
Well, that's
Michael,
the first
no,
Michael
mistake, falling
Jackson.
asleep.
Michael Jackson's eyesight almost got messed up for
Because-
Thriller.
Uh-huh.
Those contacts he was wearing, they were black and yellow,
Uh-huh.
and
And they just left them in.
he filmed all day with them in, and it almost messed up his eyes. He had to
You
go
can
to eye.
do that. It's the
Dang.
sleep. People
Yeah.
that sleep in contacts, you are not supposed to do that.
They can like dissolve into your eye.
It will not. They're yeah. They just destroy your eye. You're not supposed to sleep in them. You're supposed to wear them and take them out.
Dude, I'm glad I'm not a blind guy like this guy.
I have contacts.
Same.
I think it's more normal to have contacts and glasses than to not nowadays.
Yeah. I've had it where I've rubbed my eye and it folds in half up into my, like the top of my eyelid, and then it just like eventually it just like I'm literally sitting there, and I just sit there and it just slimes out without me doing anything. It just pops out, and then I got it.
Moving on.
New
No.
videos Fridays and Sundays. When's our video going up?
This one's going up on Wednesday. Next one.
No, I'm
That's
saying our
not-
video.
Oh, this one's going up this Friday.
It said 2 days.
2 days.
Dude, I'm excited for that.
That one's gonna
Wait,
be
what?
the
Starbucks review that you didn't go to.
There's 2 more
I didn't
drinks.
go to because I had to upload
We could do
this
another
video
drink
for it.
literally after this if you wanted to.
That sounds like a stand plan.
I'm just saying we have to edit this video.
Yeah, we do need to do that.
I had to snort.
Good.
And if we went, I would get a caramel apple spice. Dead serious.
You could do
that
that.
sounds amazing.
Dude, dragon. Have you done the mango dragon?
I did the
fruit tea?
mango dragon and the passion fruit.
Have you done the strawberry?
I think.
Strawberry's really good.
I know I've had them. I don't know.
Did you do lemonade or water?
Water, I think.
Lemonade's
They do
good.
lemonade?
Yeah,
Oh.
put lemonade in it. It's really good.
I'm gonna. I just did a video where I asked the barista her favorite drink, and just got that. I'm gonna start doing that more, and I might just do suggestions from people.
You should do. So I really like data. You should go to like Starbucks like 100 times. Ask the barista what their favorite drink is and get that.
Yeah.
And collect those data points and see like what Starbucks recommends. Like what's,
Ooh, that could be a whole documentary. That could
Yeah.
be like my final film to wrap up this whole
Oh my
series.
gosh.
Don't wrap up the Starbucks series.
Just
It
keep
does
it going.
really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're fun too, and
Yeah.
it's endless content.
I took some footage on my phone of Slab City, and I kind of want to make like a vlog, like
Yeah.
a 2-minute vlog.
Yeah, get somebody to do it.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how well it would be received. I don't even know if it's worth the time.
And somebody else looking at the footage. That's what I always worry about. Like I edit my vlog stuff because I don't want anybody else seeing the stuff. Like I have somebody that edits those the Starbucks ones because it's just straight. It's one clip,
Yeah.
and we know what happened in that clip. But I don't know. I do like having somebody edit for me though. It's really convenient.
Shout
Saves
out
a
to
bunch
that.
of time. Shout out Slap. His name's Slap. I don't even know his real name. I've asked him for his real name, and he says it's just Slap.
Just Slab,
I
like
think it's
SLAP?
SLAP, like Slap
Oh,
Chop.
Slap. Oh, like Slap.
Yeah, Slap. Shout out Slap.
Favorite clothing brand that's like a lesser known clothing brand.
Quiet Wave Shirt Republic.
I knew he was gonna say that. I just wanted to plug his own.
Is that really what he says, though?
No, I looked at him a shirt and I really like this shirt.
What is that? That looks like PewDiePie stuff.
No, it's a Cool Shirt Company. It's out of Australia.
I love Australia.
They do a lot of stuff with what's his name? Jesus, Max Mofo.
I like he used to be part of
Yeah.
Filthy Frank and them.
Yep. They've done stuff with Misfits in the past, but Misfits has their own merch company now. But they're a really cool company, and it's really comfortable. It is a little expensive though, and it takes a while to get over to the States. But I like them
From down under.
down under.
The I've been trying to buy like more creator merch, like
Yeah.
YouTubers and podcast. Like this is a podcaster, Tiger Belly. That's my favorite podcast. And then I just got a Yes Theory shirt.
What podcast do you listen to?
Tiger Belly is my number one favorite. Joe
Uh-huh.
Rogan, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr has his own podcast?
Yeah, it's called
I
the
bet
Monday Morning Podcast. It's hilarious.
That's
It's
really
just
good.
him.
Really?
Yes,
And just complains about everything.
Yes, and every single one is hilarious. Like, because I've tried doing like solo podcasts and it's hard to be entertaining for like an hour.
Yeah. I really like Misfits. I think they have a
I need
really
to
good.
listen to Misfits.
That's so good. Really good podcast. I'm really into Dude Suit by the Funhouse guys. Machinima.
I know Machinima.
I was about to say.
I thought Machinima was a big.
They were. So the way Machinima works is it has a bunch of people under their umbrella, and Funhouse, they're really funny. Like probably one of the best like video game. What would I call them? Group, I guess.
Sure.
Out there. Listen to Neebs Gaming. Shout out to them. They're from Wilmington.
Bring them on.
They sound like
Ooh.
it.
You remember Battlefield Friends?
Yeah.
That's who made Battlefield Friends.
I know that.
Oh, well, I didn't know if you knew that.
You
No,
showed me that.
Yeah, I love them. And who else? Oh, Linus. Everybody loves Linus.
Tech Tips?
Yeah.
I didn't know he
The
had a
Wayne,
podcast.
the Wayne Show. What? You don't watch the Wayne Show?
I watch his videos.
Dude, the Wayne Show's so good.
Dang, I've been missing out. Because when I'm not listening to a podcast, I'm listening to a book.
But the Wayne Show's really techy. Like, you have to be into tech to listen to it. But it's really interesting to hear, like, that's where I got all my information on Google Stadia, which, shout out to Google Stadia. That's going to be awesome.
I just listened to Shadow Bullet.
Oh, you like
on our
Shadow
Discord.
Bullet?
Yeah. He comes on our Discord and he just explains all his setup and everything he's got.
He's a fun guy.
He's got a server room.
He does have a server room and 8 monitors.
I used to do some stuff like that, but I recently have not had any time to do it.
I appreciate small. Like, I would just have one monitor, but I need to look at my Twitch stuff, so I have to have the second one.
If I had one monitor, I would rather have one arm than one monitor. It would be easier.
One arm?
One arm.
What do you mean?
It's so hard.
like
one arm, like
body
cut off.
part.
Cut off one of my
actually human
arms.
arm.
Let me keep my.
I
If
want
they were,
3.
if they were like, all right, you can only use one monitor for the rest of your life, or have one arm, I would be like, let me get that second monitor.
You play with your mouth or your feet.
There's plenty of ways.
The reason why is like when you stream, you want to read chat.
Shout out to Chandler who uses one monitor to stream.
Right.
Doesn't talk to his chat. Doesn't even know how to stream. He just, but he was
Then
like,
you called him yesterday, and you're like, "What?" Oh no, you did.
Yeah.
About quitting. You're like, what? Was it?
Yeah,
I don't know, somebody
yeah,
said-
it was me.
Yeah,
And he was
said,
like,
"Well, I
I'm
didn't
not
quit
quitting.
after the second one. He's like, dude, I'm not even quitting.
I'm not quitting.
You haven't streamed in 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
But what I'm saying is, one monitor is for like what you're playing on.
Mm-hmm.
Another one for previewing your stream to make sure everything's running properly, and then the
Another
other
one for chat.
one for chat.
And the one for chat, you want vertical.
Right.
And it's
I should
it's mixed.
do that. I do only gameplay, and then on this one I have Discord, and then the chat and monitor.
You use two PCs to stream?
I do now because I thought that the issue was the computer couldn't handle everything, but it's the Wi-Fi that
Wait.
couldn't handle everything.
How do you use 2 PCs to stream?
I don't use 2 PCs.
He uses one PC for
one
his.
streams, and then one has Twitch and Discord up.
Oh. Shout out to Bailey thinking my computer I sold him was garbage.
I didn't think it was garbage. I
You
just
got
didn't
it?
know how to do it.
What you got in it?
8700 and
8700K or?
no, not the K. 8700.
It's not garbage, but the K is better.
What do you? Obviously, the K is better, but you're acting like
All in on a budget.
No, that's
you
literally
said
like
1070 Ti?
Mhm.
yes.
That was going to be, that setup is the exact setup that I was going to have, but Best Buy, they were like, I ordered the 8700, was it 8700? And they were like, yeah, it was supposed to be here in 2 days, but now it'll be 3 weeks. And I was like, all right, well, cancel that and give me the Ryzen 5.
See,
I got a 16-core Ryzen.
going back to what we were saying, it's not garbage. It's like
It's
$30
not-
less.
it's just the
than
Wi-Fi's
one I
garbage.
have.
Oh, no, that's a great PC for streaming. You can do pretty much anything on that, except for play Apex, because Apex doesn't like to be streamed.
No, I think that was just.
No, that's Apex's fault.
I want to try it. I want to try Apex.
Apparently, it has a. So apparently, you can stream Apex really good if you have the RTX series, because RTX main thing was that it used the RTX chip for ray tracing, but nobody gives a shit about ray tracing. So
No,
they
literally nobody.
yeah, they repurposed the RTX chip because it's a separate chip inside of it you can use it to process your stream and encode it, and so it streams way better. Like no load on the card, and then your processor's not being used to stream. So your processor can still run game, and your graphics card can still run games just at 100%. Still be fine.
So what you're telling me is I need to get an RTX 2080 Ti
Yeah, if you're trying to drop like what $900.
and then sell my.
Shout out to me for being sick. That was a great snort.
That
I've been
was a
trying
good-
not to do it.
I just need my stream to be better. I hate when it lags. It makes me genuinely frustrated, and then I don't want to stream anymore.
That's the problem. So like I tried to
For that.
start streaming 5 months ago, and I was really into it, and I really enjoyed it. But the only thing was my internet wouldn't let me. So my Chandler's girlfriend is my sister-in-law, and when they moved in together, I went over to her house, and I got great internet installed there, and I just stream from there. I stream in a pink bedroom.
Love that.
So real quick.
Yes.
One thing for you, Bailey. You will never ever like streaming until you have a 2 PC stream set up. Because no matter what, if you're streaming on that computer that you're using to game on, it will always affect your
But
performance.
it doesn't. That's why I literally the only thing I have on here is Discord audio and the game.
Or
That's it.
or you
And
could be like
stream.
me and play Minecraft and only stream Minecraft, and then you
No,
could
his
literally
was lagging with Minecraft.
Mine
Really?
was playing with Minecraft.
Like
really
mad
bad.
bad.
Really,
like
really bad.
freezing a ton and stuff.
turn your chunks down.
It was. I had. It was a
it
12.
wasn't the computer.
It wasn't.
was
It
his
wasn't any of the
internet.
specs. I had everything down.
Oh, it was the
fast.
internet.
His internet was
Yeah.
uploading at 3 megabytes a second or
Oof.
something like that.
That's a big oof there.
Which now it's at 40, but nothing. I haven't changed anything.
So annoying.
That's frustrating.
It's Jake just sitting there like flipping the switch.
He's like lag switching you like
Yeah,
he
I
is.
Yeah, I just want a better stream.
But you use Streamlabs, you open Streamlabs on this computer and start streaming from it, right?
Mhm.
That will automatically make your game run poorer.
I thought about
Not
the best.
bad,
You
but
had
poor.
issues with it, right?
I had terrible issues with it.
I'm saying like doing 2 PCs
Yeah.
to stream.
That's what I mean.
So what I was thinking
Couldn't
is,
stand it.
what if you on the PC that is your streaming PC, you have Streamlabs open on your PC you're gaming, and it's recording everything, and then you just Streamlabs on your second computer. You have your mic and your all your stuff on that computer, so it's getting your mic audio on PC number 2, but you're recording the Streamlabs that's open with your second PC.
Doesn't it need a capture card though?
Yeah, well, I mean, he couldn't even get it working with a capture card.
Like, it was, like, everything worked properly, but you have to have a mixer and like 100,000 different cords because you want to be able to, unless you want 2 separate mics, because you want to be able to talk with your teammates in Discord, also be able to talk to people in game,
Just use
all
your
with the
headphones.
same mic.
Just use your headphones as a.
My headphone doesn't have a mic.
Shout out to Astra A40s. Great headphone, great mic on them too.
No.
I use.
I mean, I love
I use
great,
Apple
but-
headphones
I'm just saying. I
Use
wonder
Apple
if,
or
like,
or no headphones. I hate headphones so much when I'm playing games or on chat.
That's why you're bad at games.
Maybe
You
What
can't
games do
hear
you
anything.
play?
just
Because
Fortnite and
Fortnite.
Minecraft.
Fortnite requires headset. Like you can't,
You can't
play.
hear.
That's true.
Yeah,
I only play Rumble
interesting.
though, which there's just people everywhere, so you hear these things all the time.
Well, Minecraft.
I'm also just bad.
Wait, you play Minecraft without listening to the awesome Minecraft soundtrack?
Yeah, I listened to it lightly on my little.
Dude, that's what I
it's like
do.
$40.
I turn off the music because, like, if you listen to Minecraft, sometimes the music won't be playing. So I turn off music in game on Minecraft, and I
play it separately.
I play it separately. There's a lo-fi remix of Minecraft the soundtrack, and it's 2 hours long, and I just play it while I stream.
It's genius.
Okay.
I love it.
Next time you stream, go to Twitch and change your game to just chatting because that's like what you're good at.
What?
You can
On
just be a
Twitch?
chatting streamer.
Yeah.
Why
I
don't
Like
might
you say
do.
you want to be a streamer, but you hate playing games. And
Oh,
like,
but yeah,
all
I can
this
still
stuff,
do.
like,
Like I want to, like
do
literally.
just chatting.
Well,
When
something
we played
that-
Scribble.io, that was
Yeah.
perfect because
Yeah.
all we did was talk, and then there's just a game that we're also doing to keep us.
Exactly. That's why I like Minecraft, and that's why I like Uno.
Yeah. Oh, and Uno too. That computer can run Fortnite at 60 frames per second, but can't run Uno.
It is because Uno is weirdly optimized. I don't know why.
And you can't change anything. It doesn't have any
Nope.
settings.
Nope, no settings.
It's bizarre.
Shout out to Uno.
Shout out to
I've
Uno.
given like 6 shout outs this
Yeah, I want to play Uno now.
this session.
Yeah, I love Uno. I always played Uno. That's actually when me and my wife first started dating. That's all we did was we played Uno together.
Mm.
Like I would come over to her house and me and her whole family would play Uno. I've always just enjoyed playing Uno, even since before I played the computer version.
Chris is the sweatiest Uno player you'll ever
Yes,
meet.
sir.
We've never
Like,
played.
Dude, I've been playing Uno for like 10 years, so like it's the only game that I really, really enjoy.
I love Uno.
I now that I've played the computer version with all the different rules, it just adds so much extra to the game. It's so much fun.
I like. I went to Brazil one time and they have like a different way that they play Uno. There's like different cards that go down, and it was fun.
You ever played
don't
Uno
remember
Train?
them.
Uno Train is if you have in your hand, so say if you play a 1 that's red, you can play a 2 that's red, a 3 that's red, a 4 that's red. There's 2 ways to play Train. You can play Train where you can only train if it's the same color.
Sequential.
Yeah, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can go up and down. But then there's also Uno Train, which is like the original way that people play it. And as long as you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, any
Doesn't matter the
numeric,
color.
you can go up and down. So like you start off with 14 cards instead of 7 because it's easy for people to go
Yeah.
out really quick. And you usually play with like 10 people. And the people would be, you can stack draw 4s. And in that one, if you have 5 draw 4s, you place off draw 4s down, people have to draw 20 cards.
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty savage.
There needs to be a book written on all the different ways of playing Uno. 'Cause I feel like there's a ton. Like all the an encyclopedia of Uno rules. Did you ever play what's the game? It's like Werewolf, but it's called something different.
Oh, Mafia?
No, it's like Mafia. No, it is called Werewolf. Werewolf.
Yeah, Werewolf is Mafia.
Werewolf is the one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I played Werewolf. It's very fun.
Where you have all the cards, and if you add this card in, there's different rules. If you add this,
We
that's the greatest game I've ever played in my entire life.
we played at the river, and it was like a really dark, rainy night, and there was 20 of us, and
Oh my
it was
gosh.
so much fun. People got so angry.
There's another game by the same people called what?
Mars is in retrograde.
How does it do that?
It's because it's magnetic.
I thought the charger was magnetic.
No, yeah, I get people with that crap all the time. I'm like, hey, look, you want to see a cool trick? And I just...
She just floats there. That's
You
Well,
just have to make sure you continue shaking your hand
yeah,
after you let it
keeping
go.
it up. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, it's either called Apprentice. Oh, what is it called? But there's good guys and there's spies, and
Same concept.
it's the same concept, but there's only good and bad guys, and that's it. There's no like. I think that there are like a dummy spy or whatever, but it's the same thing. You're just trying to convince everybody that you're not a spy.
That's what
I want to play that. Like we've got enough people to do that.
I hate when people play Mafia the old-fashioned way where there's only Mafia, Sheriff, and a I think Mafia and Sheriff are the only things. And I like playing the way where there's like the Sheriff, there's the Joker, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because being a townie in Mafia sucks.
Yeah.
It literally is just so boring. Especially if there's nothing worse than when you get 20 friends together, you're playing Mafia,
And you're
and
a
you,
villager.
you're a villager and you die the first night. And then you just got to sit and watch all 19
Everybody
other of your
else.
friends
2 hours.
have and it's literally 2 hours. That happened to me last time I played Mafia, and I was like, all
Restart.
right, well, I'm just gonna go outside. See you guys.
Yes.
Interesting.
I want to play that really bad now.
Dude, I
Yeah,
enjoy
you need a
Mafia.
group
We
to
should play
do it.
Mafia. You need like, I think probably
I feel
like 5
seven.
people.
7 when we played was the ideal number. Like
Two,
7, 8,
2
9.
Maf, 5 Townie.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm
We're gonna
down.
get that together.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Dude, let's play Town of Salem.
What's
It's
that?
the online version of Mafia.
It's not as fun.
Yeah,
Because
what?
you're not in person. You're not having no.
It is hard
Certain
to.
things.
Can you play with 4 people?
Mhm.
Can we get like me and Chandler in?
And then it would just fill the lobby with other
A bunch
randoms.
of
I just
randoms?
get very
Yeah.
confused as to that game. It's not the same. It's
Well,
just not the same. You want to play
maybe
in
you're
person.
just-
Here's the thing. When you play
Cheers.
with 4 people and then you go play against a bunch of randoms, there is never going to be a game of
That's
Town of Salem.
perfect.
There's never going to be a game of Town of Salem where one of you doesn't cheat.
Oh.
It is impossible.
Exactly.
It is impossible to
So-
not cheat
Oh,
because
that's
you somebody dies and then you're like, they're like, are you Mafia? They're like, yeah, don't tell nobody. I'm Mafia too. Oh shit, let's fuck him up.
Exactly. That's why you play in person, so you can't do that.
Yeah,
It
that's
adds
true.
more.
It's way better in person.
Exactly.
We could still get enough people. We just need to
You know what else is better in person
Please.
than online? Food.
also food. Yeah, food.
Food is one of the greatest wonders of the world.
Yeah, that's
Shout
why I
out to
like
food.
doing food reviews because people are never gonna not like food. I decided that's the ticket.
I think food's a bubble. I think people are gonna stop liking
Yeah,
food.
they're gonna do that.
We're just gonna get our sustenance from like pills in the future.
Yeah.
I really hope in the
Soylent Green.
future there's a pill that you can take and you don't require sleep. Because imagine how much free time
How
we
much
would have.
more efficient and stuff.
People would go crazy though.
But see, there's
No,
one
like sleep, as in like your body still
you
regenerates.
take a
and it's
pill
fine.
and it feels like you got 8 hours of sleep.
And your body is like
it's
it
actually as if it got sleep.
Yeah.
So
But-
it's not like you have the side effect.
But here's
Right.
the one drawback to that is that if there was a pill that you could take and you could get sleep, employers would take advantage of that.
Yeah,
And people
you
would
would.
have
I
Not
don't
only
know how to
that,
sleep.
think about it. Your body rests at night, so all of your body parts rest as well.
But I'm
and
saying,
if they're
like,
being
but
used for
in
those
the
extra
perfect
8 hours
world,
every day.
If in a perfect world, if there was a pill and you could take and it literally got rid of sleep, there was no side effects, no nothing, there would like companies would take advantage of that. Because back when like the revolution of working happened or whatever in the 20s, the workday was only 4 days. And they were like, well, I don't think people need three days to rest. Let's start doing 2. Like the amount of work that people work has gone up substantially
Yeah.
throughout the years.
That's why the improvement of technology has gone up so quick. Like it's not like a steady growth.
Yeah, it's
so
because-
substantial.
Because people are just spending
Yeah.
like all of their lives working.
It's so competitive.
Yeah, exactly, and especially like companies or countries like Japan, and people literally die from working too hard. Like they die at their desk from working. That's crazy.
Yes.
Well, that being said, back to my thing is, if you took this pill that did that,
Mm-hmm.
your body sleeps and rests at night. Your heart slows down, all that. So you'd be using that for an extra 8 hours a day, for example. You would die a lot sooner.
Actually, you know what? I think they already made that pill, and I think it's called cocaine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't think it's a pill though.
Meth. You just give the old.
I eat meth. That's my favorite video
I
ever.
call that candy wrap.
How do you do your meth? I eat it.
What is that from?
Same.
It's from you ever watch Live PD?
Oh.
It's a show where like it's like Cops, but it's live.
Yeah.
And he walks up to the girl and he's like, "Be honest with me. Do you have any meth?" And she goes, "I got a little bit of meth." And she pulls it out of her boobs. And he's like, "All right, where's your spoon? Where's your needles? Anything?" She goes, "Oh no, I don't have none of that." And he's like, "How do you use your meth?" She goes, "I eat it." And he goes, "All right."
Well,
Shout out to you for eating meth.
trying something new. You never know.
Like,
Try meth, kids.
It's like
No.
it's like
Do
snorting
it the right
fries
way.
or something. Like
Snorting
just
fries.
don't do it. Like what? That
Snorting
makes no sense.
Yeah, just snorting. it.
Imagine,
It's
so
just,
if you,
Snort apples.
when you eat
Yeah.
food, you take food, you put it into your mouth, and it comes out poop. Imagine if you could eat poop and it comes out food.
Somebody tweeted that.
I think I told that to Jimmy.
No, you
No, I think I told it to Jimmy, and Jimmy tweeted it.
How
I don't
convenient
think
would
he
that
tweeted
be?
it.
How crazy would Bear Grylls go?
Oh,
You get to
insane.
eat your own poop.
He just drinks his pee and it comes out a cocktail or a beer or
We
something
don't
like
have
that.
any water. We're gonna drink our pee.
Imagine drinking your pee.
I don't want to imagine.
Imagine drinking someone else's pee.
Salty. Yeah. What if you don't have enough?
Is it nastier to drink your pee or someone else's pee? Like somebody, like
Well,
What else is?
I would have. Well, no, no.
like
I would
somebody
imagine-
who's close to you, like a significant other.
100%,
I would
because-
imagine the only reason you would drink somebody else's pee is because you have to.
Fetish.
Oh, that no.
Not the
Never
only
mind.
reason.
the
Can
yummy.
we move on
How
to
do you
something
how do you
else?
find out you like stuff like that?
I get it. Probably just happens.
When does that start? Do you
Are
accidentally?
you worried that you might like pee?
I don't know. I haven't. That's what I'm saying. How does it start? Like, is it like you're laying in bed together and then she like accidentally pees in her sleep and you're like, It's
I
got-
don't.
it's kind of nice.
I don't like it,
Imagine finding out that you like feet. That's weird.
dude. I've had people ask me to send money, and that they'd send me money if I send them pictures of the bottom of my feet. You ever sent pictures of your feet to people? For
I
money?
have not, but I knew a kid back when I was in high school. He would literally pay girls to buy their socks. You remember that kid?
Wait, to buy their socks?
Yeah,
Wait,
he would buy their socks from them.
buy the girl socks.
Yeah.
I hate that. So I mean, I guess. Oh,
Dude, that's
oh,
the free market, man. It's capitalism.
That's right. I looked, or somebody has said it, that it's like the part of your brain that controls your hands and feet is right next to
The sex, like
yeah.
sexual desire.
So
that's
they
why,
get mixed up sometimes.
Yeah,
That's why it's such a common thing.
I feel like I could believe it. I don't know. I think people are just into shit. Like
I
don't think it's like oh my brain's confused. I think like sex is suggestive. So like some guys like big girls, some guys like skinny girls, some guys like tall, short.
Some guys like feet.
Some people like feet.
I look at my feet long
some
enough.
people like getting
sometimes.
shitted on.
I look at my feet long enough sometimes and think of how they look like my hands, and it
I
starts
look
to
at
freak
my
me out.
feet and I'm like, my feet are gross. They literally look like little fingers.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
They're
My feet don't bother me.
You ever shave your feet?
No,
I shaved my feet yesterday just to give it a shot.
I don't have enough hair down there to
A lot of people
necessitate
shave
it.
their legs.
I have
It's
trimmed
like
my
a-
legs before
So a
Trimming
lot
and
of
shaving is
when
different.
people see me,
because I have long leg hair.
well, not when people. I guess Katie's really the only person who sees me in my underwear. Well, not lately. A lot of people.
What?
No,
a lot of
most
people,
of the YouTube.
Most
guys-
of YouTube has seen me, but if I wear shorter underwear, it looks like I shave my legs because my legs are dark hair all the way right to here, and then there's literally no hair, and it's the exact same way on the backs of my leg. Like right here, I have a patch of dark hair that goes all the way up, but completely around it, no hair. My arms are the same way. I wish I could show you. Like it just stops. And the closer it gets to my, I don't have any chest hair, zero chest hair. The closer my body hair gets to my chest, it just goes away. It's like no,
That's
it can't even
weird.
get in here.
No, stop.
Interesting.
That is really weird.
Why are we on this topic?
So anyway,
This is what people want to
Change
hear,
it.
man. This is what people want to hear.
No. In the mind of Chris, you don't want to go there.
we're at like an hour.
Me.
We could cut it off here and then have a future one. Save topic for the future.
Yeah, we haven't even gone anywhere in deep into my mind. It gets weird.
I'm
man.
excited. We also have to edit this video, and I just forgot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I looked over and I saw the project file, and I got upset.
Same.
So we're gonna cut it off. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe next time we can bring Chandler in here because I feel like Chandler will just have conversation, and then that'll just open things.
yeah, definitely.
I don't.
Did I do good, everybody?
Yeah,
Are you proud
everybody
of-
rate Chris on a scale of 1 to
What do you rate me?
that's 23.
On a scale of what?
23.
All right. What do you rate me, Ethan?
22 out of 24.
Appreciate it. How could I have done better?
I don't know what I'm.
Not be sick.
Like
Yeah.
me.
This
I feel
trip
like
should
I
have
did,
been
like-
earlier on.
Yeah.
I think that would have helped.
Yeah, people would. Microphones are not very magnetic. Just in case you
The
didn't.
metal
know.
is different than most. What are you saying?
I feel like I just never talk in these.
I thought you brought up some good points. I thought you brought up the glasses thing. Sometimes I say things with a little higher voice to get the point across.
To get
Maybe I like
To
to
get my point.
Maybe I like to make people know that I'm talking about something important. So I make my
Listen
voice go a
up.
little higher. Then I run out of highness, so I can get it higher.
Okay.
We should do a whole podcast on helium. That'd be like a.
We should do a podcast on edibles.
Bring Tariq in here.
Yeah.
Did it end yet?
This is gonna be the end. I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to comment, favorite, share, like, subscribe. There's an audio version down below if you're listening on YouTube. There's a YouTube version down below if you're listening to the audio. And that's it. Follow
love
everybody
you.
on Instagram. Please help Chris out with Instagram. He needs followers.
I know. It's weak AF.
Yeah.
I love you. Follow my Twitch, Chris02. O is in the letter, not the number.
You gotta change that.
Nah, I like it.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.
Bye. Here, I'm going to hang up the mic.